Hi, I'm Christophe from Folkestone Hypnotherapy. Today, I would like to share with you a simple trick, a simple technique that will help you minimize any feeling of anxiety you may experience. It won't cure it, it won't get rid of it, but what it will do, it will go quite a long way to take the edge off, to make it more bearable so you can carry on with your day. Now, this technique is called bilateral stimulation. It's quite a big name for quite a simple trick, really. Now, the theory behind it, as far as I understand it, is that anxiety disorders or anxiety issues tend to be a cluster in one side of your brain, a cluster of activity. And by that, activating both sides and flooding in with signal, you kind of dilute it, basically, and you don't feel it as much. Whatever the theory is behind it, I'm not sure what it is. It works quite nicely, and it's my go-to technique when I'm starting to feel a bit anxious. So I'm going to first show you the purest way of doing it, the principle of it, which looks very weird, so you won't do that, don't worry. Basically, the theory behind it is by keeping one hand in front of you, like this, and you just move one hand at a time to the side, whilst keeping one hand in center, therefore activating both sides of your brain by using movement. Now, obviously, if you do that, you look like a seal that had a stroke and forgot how to clap. So don't do that. People will look at you very strangely. So what can you do to make it less bizarre? Well, it's quite simple. You can use something with a bit of weight in a small object, like a tennis ball. You can use a stress ball. I tend to use an apple, simply because after that, when I'm feeling less anxious, I can have a snack. Hey. So what you do with whatever object you use, it could be a purse, could be anything. Don't use your phone just in case you drop it. But you do this. That's it. That's all there is to it. Keeping one hand in center. Don't worry, don't do the jazz hands. It's just for me to emphasize it. And once you're doing that, what you can do as well is maybe focus on your breathing, especially focusing on the feeling of breathing out, which is quite relaxing as well. And you can do that whilst talking to someone, like I'm doing right now with you guys. You can do that whilst queuing when you go to the shop or anything. And you might be surprised how quickly it relaxes you. Actually, on some people, like me, for example, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I get a bit of, it's like goosebumps, like ASMR style reaction, which is quite nice and a bit odd. But if you do that for about 2 minutes, focusing on your breathing, focusing on your center, like your stomach area, you might be surprised, that very quickly, within 2 minutes, you start to zone out. It's quite hypnotic, actually. And the beauty of it is there is no side effects. You just look like someone playing with a ball, except you keep one hand in center at all time. That's it. I think you've got the gist of it by now. So I will invite you to try this technique and see how it works for you. And also, if you want to learn more other tips and techniques, physical techniques like this, or psychological tricks to help you with that nagging little negative self-talk, you can join me on Sunday, the 20th of September. I'm doing a workshop, an online workshop, where I will share with you extra techniques and a lot of different things you can do to help yourself manage anxiety so you can make your life more bearable, like a bit of a mental first aid training, so to speak. So I hope you can join me then. I will put the links in the comments below. But in the meantime, bilateral stimulation, try this technique and see how it goes for you. Thank you for watching. Bye.